Hello and welcome to Prompt to Hire, utilizing AI to craft winning resumes and networking profiles. My name is Ayesha Rodgers. I have the pleasure of serving as a facilitator at the Dallas College Workforce Center at RedBird. While you are on your career journey, give us a look at the Dallas College Workforce Center at RedBird. We have an amazing training center that is focused on industry-based certifications to help you upskill for your next job. Let's dive into what we will cover today. We're going to cover three main areas: resumes, online networking, and in-person networking. We will talk about how we can utilize AI tools to support us in these three different areas. Using AI to craft a winning resume. So AI is an amazing tool, but it is a tool. You have to tell it what to do. So when you are utilizing AI to build your resume, the best thing you can do is provide the job posting. The company is already telling you what it's looking for. So utilize that to help AI frame your resume. The next things you want to do, you need to be very specific when you are telling AI what you want to create. Again, it is a tool. A hammer can't work unless you pick it up and use it correctly. You need to be very clear and you need to be very direct with what you want it to say. For example, rewrite my resume to align with this job description, utilizing keywords, strong action verbs, and a professional tone. Next thing you want to do, you want to ask for target or summarized bullets. So even if you weren't fully recreating your resume, but you just wanted to enhance it, you want to make sure those bullets are targeted, and you can request for it to do a professional summary. You can also have it do job-specific bullets utilizing vocabulary from that industry. The next thing you need to do utilizing AI to generate your resume is that AI is not perfect. It's only as good as we make it. So therefore you have to review. Okay. And the last thing, share your current resume. If you already have a resume and you're just tweaking it for the job you're applying for, you can put that resume into that AI tool and have it utilize your resume and that job posting to create you a new resume. Using AI to craft a written resume. So let's look at some of these different bullets we have here. So one thing, you want to use AI resume builders. So they are very quick in generating a polished resume with those keywords pulling from that targeted job description. You can also utilize ChatGPT to rewrite your resume and have very polished bullet points. You can analyze the job description with an AI tool called JobScan, and then you can utilize that to make sure that your resume matches the language and the tone and the skill sets that they are looking for in that job description. You can also use this to have your resume be formatted for the automatic resume systems that a lot of companies are using. That is what ATS is. You can utilize Ask AI to identify skill gaps. So in your resume, you might have some gaps from the skills that you have for the position that you are applying for that you might just not have on your resume. This is a great tool to do that analyzation and make that upgrade to your resume. You can also use AI to get real-time grammar feedback and changes. A tool like Grammarly is very great for this. As you'll see on the other side, I have a list of a few other AI tools that you can utilize to support you in building a resume. So tips for targeting resumes for specific roles. Realistically, every job you apply for, you should be creating or tweaking your resume for that job. Utilize that job description, utilize the key skills that they're looking for, the keywords that they are using. You want to embed those words into your resume. Also, look at your tone and the phrasing. Include the custom vocabulary or the key vocabulary that industry has. So if you're talking education, utilize education language and vocabulary. If you're talking technology, utilize technology language and vocabulary, okay? You also at the top want to create a customized summary and skills section. You want to make it personal to that job. You want to hook in that recruiter so they want to read your resume more and learn more about you. You also want to use quantified data results in your bullet points. Data talks. Utilizing this will give you the opportunity for the recruiter to say, hey, we want this person to do this at our company. For example, you might say, I created an internship program that led to a 30% increase. You want them to imagine you making those changes and helping their company. So here are a few other key tips, and I'll just run through a few of them. So keeping your resume precise, unless you're diving into a really technical position where you need almost like a portfolio, keep it 1 or 2 pages. You want to be able to expand on the things on your resume in that job interview. You also want to, again, optimize it for those application tracking systems. AI knows AI. Have AI make sure you're formatting, your fonts, your spacing, even your word choices right for those type of things. You also want to use consistency. Your fonts, your formatting, it all needs to look the same from the first page to the second page, the top of your resume to your bottom of your resume. Highlight your soft skills. That is very important. For me, I do not put any slang on there or anything like that. If I use an acronym, I'm spelling it out first. That is very important. You never know what the background of the person who is reading your resume. I also personally, I don't put any photos or my age or any factors that can figure those things out. You never know what implicit bias a person might have or any preconceived notions that they might have. So you don't want to run into that if you don't have to. So let's dive into optimizing LinkedIn and Indeed profiles. So headline tips. Your headline is key. Your name and your headline are the first things that catches anybody's eye when they're on these online profiles. Utilize the titles that you're aiming for when you're doing those headlines. Your About You section. It should be 3 to 5 sentences, who you are, your strengths, your values, and some key highlights in your careers. Your featured section, showcase your resume, possibly showcase your certifications, any portfolio links that you have. Some Indeed specific tips, upload your resume as a PDF. Anytime you're sending out a resume, PDF is the best format to use. Also, use preferred job titles here as well and make sure you enable that ready to work tag. Let's dive into a few more LinkedIn tips. So utilize a professional and friendly headshot. Make sure that your account is public. On your URL, make sure you personalize it. If it can be your name or close to your name, that is great. So you want to make sure that everything on your LinkedIn page is very clean and precise. You want it to focus or target to the industry that you are aiming to be in. Write it for an audience that is focused in that area. So you're looking to talk to leaders, recruiters, and other business professionals in that area. Utilize that type of professional language when you are posting on LinkedIn. And as you can see, there are a few other key points. This is a great slide to take a picture of so you can dive into these key tips later when you're updating your LinkedIn profile. In-person networking best practices. Before going to an in-person networking event, set some goals for yourself. For example, maybe you want 3 new contacts. You're going to make sure you follow up with a company. Also, if you can, research who is going to be there. This will help you have some talking points when you interact with these individuals. It'll also show them that you are willing to do the extra legwork on the front end. And it'll get you some brownie points too. So during that in-person networking, smile and have firm handshakes. You want to show your personality in a professional way. Ask them about themselves first. Don't make it only about you and what you're seeking to get from them. And then share your elevator pitch. We'll talk about those a little bit later. After, connect with them on LinkedIn and follow up with a message or an email in 24 or 48 hours after that event. So let's dive into crafting an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is a way for you to quickly brag about yourself and hook a person in for a deeper conversation right there, or setting up a time to talk to them deeper later on. So a great formula to use for an elevator pitch is your name, what you do, key strengths, what you're looking for, and then asking them a question back. So pulling them into a conversation. I have an example here that AI actually created for me. Hi, my name is Ayesha, a career workshop facilitator and workforce strategist. I help young professionals prepare for high-demand careers through hands-on learning and AI-powered job search tools. I am currently exploring opportunities in program leadership. What brings you to this event today? So here's a slide of some key networking tips. So you're going to, again, research attendees before you can. Have your elevator pitch ready to go. Practice on your family and friends with your elevator pitch. Make sure you're comfortable. Prepare some conversation starters. So again, if it's a certain specific mixer, utilize that. So if it's a text mixer and a tech company just launched a new software, there's a new buzz going on, utilize that to hook people into a conversation, okay? You want to shift the attention off yourself. You don't want to be selfish in this space. And there are some other tips. Again, this is a great slide to take a picture of. So let's look at some top online and AI tools for job seekers. So here I have a list of a few resume tools that you can use. So when you're creating your resume, then I have a few job searching tools here that you can utilize, and then a few networking and direct outreach tools. Again, take a picture of this slide, go research these on your own. You might like them all, you might like one, so please try them out. Majority of all of these tools have a free resource that you can use that you don't have to utilize their paid versions. So some next steps for you, what to do after today's workshop. Choose one resume tool to try out. You're going to have to try them out to see what is going to work best for you, which one is more user-friendly for you. Update your LinkedIn headline or create a LinkedIn if you don't have one. Practice your elevator pitch, practice in the mirror, practice with family, practice with friends, get some feedback, and then attend one networking event each month. I hope you got some great tips and tools for you to utilize on your journey into a new job or a new career. Again, my name is Ayesha Rodgers, and I have the pleasure of serving as a facilitator at the Dallas College Workforce Center at RedBird. It has been an amazing opportunity partnering with the TD Jakes Foundation to bring you this workshop. Good luck on your career endeavors.